Hey there, I am Manish Sinha from manishadda.com, and today I'm going to teach about how to create a Google Doc. Now, while taking tutorials for my interns, I've found that few of them do not know how to create a Google Doc. So this tutorial is for them and for others who want to learn about how to create a Google Doc. A very basic knowledge about how to create. Why I'm saying basic is I'll be teaching very limited part of it, but if you want to learn more about it, I think the more you fiddle with Google Doc or you play with Google Doc, the more learnings you will have. But I'll talk only a few basic steps of how to create a Google Doc. So let's go and learn about Google Doc. I'll share my screen so that I can practically show you as to how you can create a Google Doc. So this is, I've shared my screen with you all, and I'm going to create a Google Doc for you all. Now, if you want to create a Google Doc, then you will have to have a Google account with you. So you need to create a Google account for you. The moment you create a Google account for you, you need to open the browser of Google. The moment you open the browser of a Google, this is how it actually looks like. And there are two ways of creating Google Doc. One is you can directly type on the browser over here, and you can also go through these 9 dots through that. So I'll come to that at a later part. Let's go and find how I can directly type and get it. So what I'll do is I'll doc.google.com. I'll type it here and you will see that the Google Doc opens automatically. See, the Google Doc screen has opened, and what you'll find here is that there is a option of creating a blank document, and there is an option of predefined formats. So these predefined formats you can select, but let's go and create a Google Doc for ourselves. So I'll select a blank format for myself. So this is a blank format. I've clicked on it, and this is how it actually gets opened. Now, once this document opens, you'll find very similar. The page is very similar to a Word document. Now, if I would say or like to compare from what a Google Doc and Word document is, they're very similar to each other. The menus are also same, very similar. The only thing is it has limited, Google Doc has limited menus compared to Word document, which in its current version. Uh, this limitations is very similar to what Word document used to have during 2003 version of theirs. So let's go and explore it. So it's the other part which I would like to say about Google Doc is there is a cloud-based document. Cloud-based document means that you can access your document anywhere across the globe. If you have your email account with you, Google Mail account with you. So, say suppose you have created a Google Doc at your hometown, and you're visiting some other place across India or across globe where you want to access the document, edit it, and submit it somewhere. So what you can do is you can log in into your Google account and you can access this document, modify it, and submit it wherever you want. So let's go. So the basic fundamental of any document is once you open a document, you need to create a file name. So I would like to give a file name to it, which I'll say tutorial class for GDoc, right? So this is what I have created. Okay, so I have misspelled it. So I'll go back tutorial class for GDoc. Okay, so this is the file name. Now, once you give the file name, it automatically gets saved. You need not do Control S or go to File over here and see there's no save option over here. So you cannot save. It gets automatically saved irrespective of that. So typing in this Google Doc is very similar to what you type in a Word document. So this is how I'm typing it. And you can see I can type, I can press a tab and create a paragraph. So this is how it actually gets typed. And then you actually see the tools. You can select it, create a bold letter for it. You can underline it. So very similar. It's exactly similar to what a Word document actually is. It's not different from that. The difference over here is you have typed here as a normal text. You can select it as a title, so it gets reflected as a title in your ear. If you want to create it as a subtitle, you can create it will be slightly lower in font size. Then you can create a heading of it. So I'll go back to normal text so you understand how you change the font size And if you want to create a title or a heading, you can create on that. So there are options over here, which is very similar to what you find in a Word document. And you find this share. And you will also find this icon over here. I will talk about this during the last stages of this video. So remain tuned in to see what this actually means. The share actually means what can you do with share part. Then if you go to edit, there are this almost similar functionalities, view also similar functionalities, insert also similar functionalities. You can insert those many things. You can also watermark your Word document. Then you can format. So you can format your text, paragraphs, how you want to align it. So you can do it as per that. Then there are tools into that. So the tool I'd like to specify here, one thing very important is that there is an option called voice typing. Now, in voice typing, what happens is whatever I am speaking out to you as a tutorial will get automatically typed in text in the Word document. We'll see, I'll give you the example of that. I'll just demonstrate it to you. So if I click on voice document, here is the microphone which gets popped up over here. If you click on this, it will become active and start recording to whatever I want to. So I like to get it typed in the next line. So I'll click on this, it changes its color to red, and whatever I will speak, it will start typing in. See, it's typing what I am speaking it. So I'll say that this uh, video is about creating a Google Doc and making people understand how to create a Google Doc for my interns. And they will learn to create a simple Google Doc. And if they want to narrate something and want that text of whatever they are narrating, they can go and just speak out and get it recorded as I am recording it. So if I want to stop this text typing, just click on this microphone and it will stop recording whatever you want to record. So I'm clicking back on that, going back on that, right? And you can select the language over here. So whatever language you want, you can click over here and select the language. It will automatically type on in that particular language, right? So this is all about Google Doc. You need not save it. As I said, it's a cloud-based document and you can access it anywhere across the globe. The other part is, advantage of this document is that you can share this document, the share part over here, or you come to file and there's a share option here. So you can share it with others, right? So once you share it with others, the others will have an option, right? So we'll see how I'll demonstrate you how you do it. So I click on share. So a screen opens. You need to type in mail over here. So I'll type in mail over here @gmail.com, right? So this is how it actually comes. And here is the owner of that, right? .com. So I can have an access. If you see the access over here, it's restricted. Means the person will have only view option to that. It will restrict it to that person only. So if you want to anyone have an access, anyone, you can have it here. So I'll type Raj.Mitra. I'll select this. So what you find here is you will get an option whether you can give an edit access, view access, and commenter access. Means viewer access means he will have only view access. He can only view the document. He can't do it. So the moment I give the edit action, what will happen over here is that the person to whom you have shared the document can simultaneously work on this document. The moment you are also working and he is also working on the document, or she is also working on the document. That's the biggest difference it has. And it has another option that, say, if you have given an access to somebody and somebody has done some changes which you feel that as an creator of the document that this is not correct and it should be modified, and you want to see that who has done those changes, because say if you have given access to multiple people to do changes in the document, so you want to see who has made those changes. So what you can do is you can go on to the file, you can go to version history, see the version history, and you will find that the changes that have been made The recordings will be there that who has made these changes. Since I have made these changes, my name is reflecting here. Somebody else would have made these changes between 1503 and 1509, then that would have come over here and it would be the same who has those made changes. So we'll come to know, you can speak to him that this is not correct, you need to change it, or you want to change yourself, you can change it yourself. So that's the advantage of this Google Doc. Now, once I close this document, I'm lost. Where did my document go? Now, if you want to see where your Google document which you had created, the file which you had created, where it is, so you can actually go and see where it is. So you will have to go to the Google Drive part. You have to click on this Google Drive. Once this Google Drive opens, you will find the document saved here. You will actually find the recent documents over here. And once you go down the line, you will find this Google Doc, that is the tutorial class for GDoc. So if I click on this, the same document will get opened. And see the documents open. The best part, see, I had not saved it. So whatever I have spoken here, whatever I have typed the text here is automatically saved. So this is the advantage of Google Doc, and think it is more convenient. The more you use it, the more friendlier it will become. Since I do tutorial classes and I want to create text also, it is easier for me to actually narrate and get a text created for that. So I do not have to type long text for me. So whatever is I'm teaching actually to my interns automatically gets typed, and that's how I create text for myself for teaching purpose or for my interns. So I hope you have liked this video and you have understood how a Google Doc can be created for if you want to create one. So that's all for today session. Goodbye.